Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Berdel Warrior here. We go higher mindset marketing. I hope you guys are having a super awesome day. Let me go here. So here I am. So I hope you guys are having a super awesome day. Okay, so if you think about it, I have on there for my topic today a 7 life principles. And you might say, what do you mean by that? Okay, so if we go back to Matthew 13, verses 3, we're talking about the sowing and the reaping. And then you can also find that in Galatians 6, 8 to 10. Or even Corinthians 9 through 6 talks about the sowing and the reaping. So that is where I'm going from. I was listening to Jim Rohn today, and these were some of the tips that he was giving us. So if you think about it, okay, number one would be negative. You know, we sowing and we sowing and we sowing, but we could be sowing negative, okay? Then number two would be positive. So as you're going out there and you're sowing good seeds, okay? So you're sowing your good seed and then you expect to get a harvest, right? Then number three is, hey Connie, I hope you're having a super awesome day, girl. Awesome. So if you think about it, number three we don't reap. Okay, you don't reap what you sow, or do you really reap what you sow? We do reap what we sow. If you think about it, we reap what we sow. So if you're an entrepreneur, you need to go ahead and advertise more. Okay, whether you are talking to more, actually, you have to talk to more customer if you want more harvest, more of abundance, right? You need to pick up the phone, and actually, my mentor said today, Cedric D. Penn, that we need to pick up the phone and talk to more people. Talk to people, pick up the phone. You can't just expect to go on there and put an ad or put a post and don't pick up the phone and talk to someone. Because if you think about it, unless you build like and trust within someone, how you expect them to buy from you if they don't really know you, right? And then it takes at least 7 exposure before someone actually buys something from you. So if you think about it, so as we going into step 3, as you sowing, as you continue to sow in your business. Okay, as you continue to sow in your family, okay, as you beginning to sow within your health, think about it. You got to do more of the good stuff, okay? So then number 4, if you sow, okay, remember you also expect to have like a whirlwind, okay? Think about it for a minute, a whirlwind. That could be good, it could be bad, right? Based on what you're sowing, okay? If you're sowing your seed and you're planting and you're not giving it enough nutrients, right? Okay, you know that a wind might come and blow it away, right? So then you got to continue doing more, because some people will get it and some people won't. That's just how it is. You know, you are here to help someone, but not, we can help everybody, but not everybody wants our help. I hope that makes sense, okay? So we're just here finding the people that want what we have, that they raise their hand and say, hey, send me the information. So those are the people that we want to work with. So then number 5, think about it. We are always buying into somebody, always. It doesn't matter whether or not you're watching the TV or not watching the TV. We're driving down the street. We see all these billboards. So you always buy into somebody. So figure out who are you buying into. Okay, so then also think about, what plans are you having? Is it a 1-year plan, a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan? And if you want to shorter your plan, especially if you're a network marketer and you want to shorten your plan, then you need to do more activities. Okay, and then not any type of activity. You have to do the right activity to get the right results. I hope that makes sense. So then number 6 would be, but here it is, number 6, you can also lose. You can do all the right stuff, right? Just like in life. I mean, life always happens to all of us. So whether you're doing things the right way, okay, and that's what we're hoping to be doing, the things the right way, but does not necessarily mean that you are going to get a results. It might not even, you might do all the right things today. You might not even get a results, right? There might be no results, so there's no guarantee. So that's the truth. You can do all the stuff and there's no guarantee. You can in life, some people, waited and then they went to college, they got married, they had the kids, and then the relationship fall apart for whatever reason. Then again, some of us could be exercising and eating the right food and drinking the water, doing all that stuff, and yet we have poor health. So think about it. There's no guarantee in life, right? There's no guarantee. That's just how it is, right? So, when you get to heaven, you might want to talk to God about that. So there's no guarantee in life, because if you think about it, there's two forces that's operating here in this world. We got the good force and we have the bad force. So you don't know. So your goal is to just go ahead and continue sowing your seed, and one day, if you sow enough of it, you shall receive a harvest. So number 7, here's the other one. Number 7, if you don't sow, you can't expect a harvest. Isn't that something? If you don't plant, you cannot expect to go at the end of the spring and get a harvest, right? You have to be continue doing it. It's a daily daily action. Okay, you can't expect to, be in good shape if you don't do it on a daily basis. You can't expect to have a good health if you're not doing it daily. You can't expect your health to increase if you're not taking your supplements daily. Does that make sense? Okay, so it's a daily habits that we are developing here. Okay, with the sowing principles. Okay, there's a daily habits. So what are your daily habits? Okay. What are your daily goals? What do you want to get out of life? Okay, you have your short-term goals of maybe what you want to achieve this week, next week. Okay, but here's the thing with the reaping: if you don't reap today, you can't expect to get a harvest, say next week. And then when you do the work next week, you don't get a harvest or maybe a couple weeks later. And then sometimes it takes a while before you receive a harvest. Okay, as an entrepreneur, we all know that is daily activity and it's the right type of activity. So let's think about it. So number 1, you had your negative, 2, positive, and 3, you can just continue sowing, and the more you sow, the more you reap. So that number 3 will be more. Then number 4, there could be a whirlwind that happens. Okay, you don't ever know. Then number 5, we are always buying into somebody. We're always buying into somebody. And then number 6 is that you can lose. You can do all the right activities and still lose at the end. Then number 7, if you don't sow, you're not going to get a harvest. You're not going to get a reaping. So just keep those in mind. So those are my 7 life principles to make us a better person overall. Whether or not we are a stay-at-home mom or dad, or we working in the in corporate America, it doesn't matter. These principles apply throughout life. I mean, if you think about it, this is just life principles, period. So whatever area of your life, you can apply these to any areas of your life. So I just want to leave you with this, ladies and gentlemen. So keep sowing, keep moving, and keep focusing on your dreams, your goals, short-term, long-term. Just keep on moving ahead. And remember, if you don't sow, you're not going to reap a harvest. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Berdel Warrior with Go Higher Mindset Marketing. You can also find me on Go Higher Warriors. And so if this was beneficial to you, can you please like, comment, and share? I know somebody will need to hear, or just a reminder of these 7 life principles. Until tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, have a super awesome day. Talk to you guys soon.